Good morning, madam. My name is Mr. Disha Siga, LLB first semester, Jalbam Gamlin Gopt Law College, Jote, bearing the roll number 16. As per has your notification to prepare a visual presentation on your subject family law with the topic valid marriage. So here I am. Let's start, ma'am. Number one, introduction. The marriage is perceived differently by different culture and religion. For some, it is for some it is a union made in heaven through a particular ritualistic approval, like that of Christians, Muslims, and many other religions. But Hinduism, having accepted diversity within its believer and expecting unity in diversity, accept and approve the marriage in many ways, and have 8 types of well-defined marriage, that is Brahma, Deva, Arsa, Prajapatya, Asura, Gandharva, Rakshasa, and Paisacha. This actually pronounced in Hindi as Pisacha. Pisach. Okay, moving on. Number two, meaning and definition of marriage. Meaning of marriage. It is a process by which the physical union of a man and woman is legalized and thereby regulate social life. Its definition is marriage is public confession and legal registration of an adventure in fellowship. Point number 3, objective of marriage. According to Mitaksara, a Hindu school of law, marriage has 3 objectives. Number 1, Dharma Sampatti. Shastras do not allow a wifeless man to perform yagnas or sacrifice or anniversaries of the ancestor. There must be a wife for honoring the guest, which is an act of dharma. Number 2, Praja Sampatti. Marriage is one of the essential sanskara to have a son. The son, by performing the religious ceremonies, fulfills the object of Praja Sampatti. The son performed funeral rites open heaven's door for the disease. That is especially for the father when he dies and his final funeral rites has been performed. If performed by his son, then he will have a place in heaven. This is according to Mitaksara of the Hindu law. Point number 3, Rati Sukham. The third, that is the object of Rati Sukham, the pleasure of sexual enjoyment. It is a biological necessity. Moving on to the next point, point number 4, conditions of marriage under the Hindu Marriage Act 1955. The conditions are as follows. Number 1, monogamy. Number 2, mental ability. Sound, that is a person should have sound mind, be capable of giving consent, free from insanity attack or epilepsy. Number 3, we have got age limit in it. Number A, minimum years for female is 18 years. Minimum age for male to get into marriage is 21 years. Number 4, within this 4, main point 4, degree of prohibited relationship. The parties should not be within the degree of prohibited relationship. Number 5 of the main point 4, no Sapinda relationship. It means no parties of the same ancestor is allowed to marry. Now here comes the main point, the point that directly relates to the main topic, that is the valiant marriage. Of course, we have introduced with the eight kind of marriage, among which only four are valid and four are invalid or unapproved kind of marriage. So within this valid marriage, we gonna study four kind of marriage in little bit detail. Number one, Brahma. In this poem, bride's father invites the bridegroom and makes gift of his daughter. In this poem, they gift a daughter clothed only with a single robe to a man learned in Vedas and of good conduct. When her father voluntarily invites and bridegroom respectfully receives is the nuptial rite called Brahma. The second kind of valid marriage is Deva. In this poem, bride checked with ornament is given in gift to a priest who duly officiates at a sacrifice performed by the father in lieu of dakshina or fee due to the priest. Number third is Ursa. In this poem, bride's father accepts one or two pairs of cows from bridegroom in exchange of a bride in exchange of bride. In the Ursa form, the nominal character of sale was clear. For the father's taking from the bridegroom a cow and a bull or two fair or was only in the fulfillment of the sacred law. There being no intention to sell the child, the bull or the cow were received back with the bride by the bridegroom. So actually it might sound like as if the daughter has been sold by her father, but actually it's just for the fulfillment of the law according to the book. But in reality, the cows or bulls that has been exchanged in name of marriage or in name of daughter is taken back with the bride and bridegroom. So there's actually nothing such as called selling of daughter. Number four, Prajapatya. In this poem, the father addresses the bridal couple under quote, may both of you perform together your duties, close quote, and give in gift to the bridegroom not invitee but a suitor. Prajapatya is ancient form of Hindu marriage and is similar to the Brahma form of marriage. Conclusion. The union of two body and the making of babies is something even the animal can also do. For human, a well-approved union of two, that is marriage, is not only a permission to produce babies, but it is also a ceremony of binding two persons into responsibilities of each other. Thus, marriage in Hindu is of different types and saves human from turning into a leafless and fruitless tree, and couple can expect necessary help from society if the marriage is socially and spiritually approved. With these few words, I would like to conclude my presentation, and I hope Madam Mopi have a very pleasant day and Happy New Year, Madam. Thank you.